Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new here,
that's Bob. I'm Carrie and we are Life Redesigned.
And in 2022 we sold everything that we owned. We hit the road full-time in our RV and we decided to make videos on YouTube for our kids, and well, it kind of took off and now you're watching them and here we are yet again. For those of you who are wondering where we are and what we're up to now, well today, Carrie,
yes, Bob. We are at the Myrtle Beach Travel Park in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
And this is kind of a unique video that we're going to be making because we love Myrtle Beach, so much so that our kids are moving down here in a few months. And this is kind of our go-to. It's become our second home. We love the area, and got my festive shirt on to prove it. But people always ask us, where do you like to stay besides here and there and wherever? And what's your top Myrtle Beach campgrounds that you stayed at? And that's what we're going to cover today. Keep in mind, these are just our feelings. These are the places that we've stayed. This is what the experiences that we had. Your experience may be different, and that's okay, but we're going to share ours with you anyway.
Okay.
Starting from, we're going to rank these from our worst experiences all the way up to our best.
Okay, starting Ocean Lakes.
You really are going to try to get me killed in the comment section, aren't you?
No, I can do this one.
Ocean Lakes. Okay, so when we first started full-time, after being down in Myrtle Beach on and off for many a vacation, we were excited about Ocean Lakes and we were going to go there, and that's where we started because it was the fanciest of them all. They have beautiful lights out front, and it's just very fancy, and that's where we wanted to start. And we rolled in with our Winnebago. We stayed. I wasn't overly impressed. So here's the deal. Ocean Lakes, I know everybody loves them, but the reason that they're number 6 on our list is that, well, their customer service is poor, their cancellation policies just are brutal, and value, I just didn't see it while we were there. And they also kind of, well, they screwed us on a couple of packages that they said they would accept, and they ended up not accepting.
They just don't pay attention. They do pay attention when you're paying the $1,000+ to be there, but anything above and beyond that, they don't know you.
Yeah, so much so that we actually received a 3-day voucher because Carrie here won something on a Facebook group, and we're reluctant to use that because, well, just bad experiences before. But we know people love them. Not my thing.
I don't know. They have great laundry, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, Pirate Land.
Oh, Pirate Land. So this is an interesting one. So Pirate Land, we just found out, has been purchased or is in the process of being purchased.
A portion of it.
By Thousand Trails. And that's going to make some unique things down the road, but we're just going to cover our experience. We've been to Pirate Land. Here's what we found. It's packed.
And we don't have kids.
And yeah, if you have kids, it's probably awesome for kids. But I mean, you were literally in a sardine can. You're just cramped. It was crowded. It just seemed like it was just way too much for our senses to handle. And plus, we're getting older. But if you have little kids,
it's fantastic.
You probably have a blast. But for full-time RVers, nah. Next.
KOA.
The Myrtle Beach KOA. Now, we stayed here during Halloween time a couple of years ago, and we had a great time. Great staff, friendly people. The area is not on the beach. It's off by a couple of blocks, so you're set back. And, well, we didn't really have much staff interaction. Other than that, it was okay, but again, dollar value.
It was pricey.
Yeah, it was pricey, and it is a KOA. Again, if you have kids, they had a lot of things going on. I think when we were there, they had a Halloween parade, and they had stuff like that, but it is nowhere near the levels of, say, other RV parks and resorts for full-timers.
So for reference, if I had a choice now to stay at a KOA or 1,000 Trails, I would pick 1,000 Trails 100 times over.
And that says a lot. Next one.
The next one is Myrtle Beach Travel Park.
Now this is going to be awkward because, well, we're scheduled to come back here in a couple of months.
Yeah.
And you're probably wondering why you wouldn't just stay the whole time through. and that's why
Wow.
they're in this position on our ranking list. Well, when we first got here last year, we stayed for quite a few months.
Yep.
And it was awesome because they accepted mail. And as a full-time RVer, you know what that's like. Well, they've done away with that. So no more mail, which really sucks. In the month of February, we have quite a few packages coming in for both our work and from YouTube stuff. And I need packages.
Yeah.
So we can't stay here consistently. So they lost a customer for that.
But I didn't check, double check, triple check. I just assumed. So part of that is my fault.
Now, we understand that the policy had changed apparently because people were not picking up packages and they were sitting there and they were overrunning the place. But I think there could have been a way of handling that, maybe with a policy that you needed to pick them up within 24 hours, which a lot of places do, or they'll be returned. But to just discontinue the service, it just is another inconvenience. And some of the things here, you know, it is what it is. Next one
is the Myrtle Beach State Park.
Now, the state park, I love the Myrtle Beach State Park, and the only reason they're not on the top of the list is because they don't have oceanfront campsites. Other than that, we've always had a great time at the Myrtle Beach State Park. Their fishing pier is phenomenal. We've watched little kids catch baby sharks off that fishing pier.
Yep.
There's services that can come in that do horseback riding on the beach. Just always a quiet time at Myrtle Beach State Park. Great staffing, great atmosphere.
And it's on like a main strip, but you would never know it. You're so, you know, you're set back so far that you would just think you're literally in the woods somewhere.
And
no traffic, no nothing.
An insider tip for you, check that outer loop because that is the quietest spots.
Yeah.
And we've been all over that park. And the outer loop is where the quietest spots are. And they're near the main road. You wouldn't even know it. All right, our number one. Now, this is going to be controversial. We know that.
Maybe, maybe not.
Don't beat me up in the comment sections. I just report the
You
news.
can come
I
at
don't
me
make
this
it.
time.
Oh boy, you sure you want that? And now, after you're done beating us up in the comments, our number one pick for camping and RV life in the Myrtle Beach area is.
Is it okay now?
Go ahead.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Really?
Do it.
Lakewood.
Lakewood Camping Resort has been amazing. In fact, the only reason we're not there is because, well, we booked here first because we thought we'd get mail. But Lakewood, hands down, is great. They are religious heavy. So if that's not your vibe, you may want to, you know, think about that.
But they
Nothing was ever pushed.
No, no, no.
But they have a very strong religious vibe there. And it's in pretty much everything they do. And we applaud them in today's world for putting that forward because, you know, times are changing. But great place, great campground, great amenities. They have an awesome camp store, free mail as of the time of this recording, and just awesome in general. We actually, when we were there, we had a package that went missing, and they spent their time tracking it down for us. They didn't need to do any of that. Always a great time at Lakewood. Now, if there's something we've missed, because we can't be at them all, we're not going to go to the ones that charge $2,000 a month down the road in the off season because, well, we don't make that kind of money. But if there's something we've missed, leave us a comment below. If you got any problems with the ranking of this video and this order and how we put these, you yell at Carrie because I'm done being yelled at.
I can take it. I have broad shoulders.
Until next time, I am Bob.
I'm Carrie.
And this has been Life Redesigned from Myrtle Beach.